Well, hopefully somebody shows up. I know I didn't. I know I'm going an hour early, so um, apologize for that. If anybody did, I've got a couple things this week and next week. I just had to kind of make this happen early. So if nobody comes in the next few minutes, I'll call it a night and we'll say I'm sorry for screwing everything up, I guess. Yeah, we're camping. That's why I'm actually doing this an hour early because I thought I could go ahead and get in here and get it done, but it doesn't look like I've got anybody showing up. So we might call it a night and just head on back to the campground and say piss on it. You working Thursday and Friday of this week? Okay. I was thinking about taking Thursday and Friday because Thursday looks like it's gonna be like the fucking perfect weather. So, hell, if you're not doing anything, come out there and spend the day, and we'll get fucking day trashed. Throw your tent, you can take a nap. Don't have to drive home. And I'm calling this hangover. I'll tell you what, today I had one. Fucking sit there around the campground yesterday, and it just tasted too good. I probably drank 7 or 8 of multiple different ones, and it was just. I don't even feel like drinking tonight. So, is it raining Saturday? I thought it said Sunday. I don't know. Maybe that's right. I know it said Friday, 80 degrees and sunny all day. Now it didn't rain yesterday out at the lake at all. It sprinkled a couple times, but for the most part, the whole day was perfect. They said it rained here yesterday. I don't know. Deborah stayed out there. She's probably been on the front porch most of the day reading a book. Let's see. Bowling Green. Now Wednesday looks good. Uh, Having a whole lot of giving any damn to go to work. I can tell you that. I did find a couple stickers that I hadn't put on yet. There's a country boy. I really like this one. High Springs. That was in High Springs, Florida. Daft Cow. Daft Cow was badass too. Daft Cow had swings at the bar. So instead of bar stools, it had swings attached 30 feet down from these chains. Now they had it chained to the floor so you couldn't like swing, but it was still all chains and stuff. Another High Springs against the grain by Trailhead. Trailhead was just last weekend in Sparta. A few more to put on this cooler. Well, shit. Even John's gone. Wonder if you even saw any of that. Oh, yeah. It says no viewers. I don't know. John, you guess you're the only one here. It said 2, then it went to 1, then it went to 0, and I guess it doesn't even see you now. Oh, maybe you kicked off. Yeah, the cooler's pretty full right now. It's I got a few spots that these smaller stickers fit on pretty good. I'm just piling them on top of each other now. Your ghost. Spooky John. It shows up now, so I don't know. Somebody else peeked their head in and then left, so. Trying to look all professional, I got my stuff on, got my nice mic out. How's the sound? Is it okay? I mean, what's up, Mr. Unlucky? Had to start a little early tonight. I've got something going, so I'm not seeing a whole lot of activity right now. I think there's some other lives going on, and some of the people that are normally in here are at that one, so might. I think I'm gonna go to the lake here in just a little bit. Talking about some couple breweries, some stickers I'd had, and some places I'd been. You into old cars or breweries? Or beer, I should say. Hey, the brewery I went to this week or last weekend. Was it last weekend? The one in Sparta, that Calf Killer. Dude, that place was awesome. Even if the beer wasn't great, just the atmosphere of being there, drinking or not, it was a cool place. Food trucks. I mean, it felt like you were at somebody's farm. I mean, it just middle of nowhere. All of a sudden, boom, walk around there, drive around the corner, and there's this brewery. Like a house that was converted into the brewery, and then shop and house. It was awesome. People were out on the grass. Had the kids were playing. You had just, there was stuff going on everywhere. Just a cool atmosphere. And those are kind of my favorite breweries anyway. Forget where it was. We went to one. Oh man, it was actually right next to a preschool. One of the neatest though was probably still Bristol and Colorado Springs. I mean, you're in a neighborhood like old houses. It's a developed neighborhood. You walk up and there's a school building. This was the neighborhood school. Somebody's bought that neighborhood school where they built a new one and turned it into the brewery. So I mean, everything was in the gym. It was principal's office was there. That they kind of had a shop that they sold, all their swag and all that kind of stuff there. The cafeteria was a restaurant. I mean, that whole place was awesome. The bathroom still had all like the kids' drawings on them with the little low urinals and everything. And I'm trying to figure out where we should go, Johnny. Looking at Fort Wayne, or should we go to Asheville? I mean, the problem is I'm going to be right next to Asheville. Then I'd have to drive back and then drive right back there again. I'm not crazy about doing that. Or it's almost park the camper, come home, get you, then go back, get the camper and camp. Itch back here, man. Fort Wayne might change your mind. It's not bad. It's a pretty cool area, especially around the river there, and they've got some junk ditch, but it was kind of a cool brewery. I never made it downtown to any of those, so I mean, there's some guys I work with talk about going there. They just love Fort Wayne. Well, man, I tell you what, I gave it 15 minutes. We had two people in here. I am not going to sit here all night waiting on this, knowing that there's a lake and beer and all that stuff waiting on me. So, John, I appreciate you swinging in. If anybody else is there that I can't see, I appreciate you here too. Say something. If not, I am going to sign off and head back to the lake. All right. I'm going to call it. Appreciate the time. Hopefully some people can watch this and get a little something out of it later on, or they even want to watch it at all. So either way, we're good to go. Thanks a lot. Later on.